Mother always told me I was a dreamer. My earliest memory of the phrase takes me back atop the evergreen forest, with the tree branches webbed together in an intricate pattern. Mother and I existed between the forest below and the glittering night sky that kept evolving and reshaping itself. Instead of mummy, she told me my first word was star. When I was 3, I chased after the full moon. Mother found me miles away from home late one night, shivering inside an empty trunk. When I was 8, I wanted to sail around the world in a boat near the old river mill. When I was 10, I wanted to scour the whole universe. I was 22 when I dropped out to enlist, using the media as talking points to cover up how bored I was at school. Mother always said I was a long dreamer. And finally, my long dream has ended, and in its place is a new one. They say half of the world was made for people to find each other. The other half was for finding yourself. There's some truth in that. It's like watching a deconstruction of an artwork. Durang's suitcases are lined with rolled-up articles of clothing. They've been sorted by sizes and then colors. If I didn't know Durang personally, I would never have imagined she owned this many adorable PJs, all the panda motifs. Kai's eyebrows furrow. She glares at me from her side of the bed while drinking her beer. Spirit lies next to her, fully content. He lazily taps his tail and dozes off in the slow tempo of the room's atmosphere. It might be a good thing that cats can't talk. Imagine if they could, and if you find out that you don't have much chemistry. Are you still living in this room? Kai says in the middle of her yawn, then goes back to finishing it. For a week or so. I've made an effort to pack my belongings. It's a lot more work than I'm willing to put in right now. Worse, I've just paid my rent this fortnight. Rue. Durang comes over to hand me a small box with orange wrapping. I asked my colleague what you would like. A souvenir? That's so considerate, Durang. My heart thumps faster inside my rib cage. Thank you. Thank you. My name is on the side of the box in Durang's writing. This is apparently very popular among nymph women. Oh boy. I'm almost too in love with the box to open it. My hesitation lasts about 5 seconds before I am overcome by curiosity. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I choke. Oh, I can't breathe. A brand new vibration egg. Slightly bigger than 3 of my fingers with a string attached on the metallic end. The set is small enough to fit in a handbag. I'm not sure what to say. Durang watches my reaction with a glint of glee on her face. Durang, are you secretly funny? She brings her hand behind her back forward. She's holding a hardback book with a variety of pastries on top. I got another thing too. The Culture of Pastries. I only wrote a few pages in the plane. We can go through it together. Of course. The book is at least 600 pages long. This will last us for at least 2 weeks. And I'll place the toy in my collection. And that was how my toy collection grew by 100%. I'll be sure to use it on Durang later. Kinky. Durang picks up a larger box and leaves it in Query's arms. She gets half a dozen bars of rosy-colored handmade soap. Query sits on Kai's bed to inspect each of them. A pleased smile blooms on her face. I lean over to give the soap a good sniff. Watermelon and coconut oil. Durang gives Kai a bottle of red wine brewed and bottled in the Ganbang region. Are we gonna talk about you quitting Durong? What are you gonna do? Durong's sweet decisions made me anxious. But in the end, advice only takes us so far. It was always up to Durong to live her life. It was always up to... No. Not too late. Asking for your job back? Curry chimes in. He's right, you know. Not too late. Can't Kai see that it's the last thing Durong wants? I want to do something else. Like what? I'm not sure yet. Kai and Curry share a look before Kai shakes her head. What happened to you? You always thought things through. Rue happened. You didn't even talk to any of us about this. Oh, she talked to Rue. Kai's body tenses, voice is getting more agitated. Meanwhile, Query soothes her with a hand on her back. I swallow hard and brace for the incoming quarrel. Well, I slowly put up my hand, much to the dismay of my roommates. You talked to her and not me? It's not like you needed my opinion about your sigil either. You knew? I'm not an idiot, Kayang. I was waiting for you to tell me. Ooh. Kai sighs with a hoarse voice. Reluctantly, she pulls her mask off. Her chin is bare where a sigil tattoo was supposed to be. Why would you erase your identity, Kayang? Oh! Okay. Cool, we get a different angle. Sad the circumstances couldn't be better. Because, you know... but... Yeah... Erased? Really? I'm still me, Durong. Kai barks. Her fingers dig into the bottle until her knuckles turn white. Kai, breathe. I don't know what to say. Weren't you the one who told me to fight back? Curry's fingers gently stroke Kai's back. She draws in a long breath. Instead of shouting like before, her voice is calm and she replies. Then we both changed, I guess. I realized my parents didn't define me at all. It is still a part of you. Anyone who deserves our respect ought to know it wasn't our fault. You're not the one who should be ashamed. What if I am Durong? Will you be there every time someone gives me a side eye? Kai swings her arm in a wide gesture. Will you be there every time someone raises an eyebrow connecting my sigil to my family name? I think about that all the time. Is this reaction because of me or because of my parents' name? Curry's frown tells me she isn't sure to approach this either. At this point, both parties should air out all their grievances. Yeah. How do I, Oh, how do I will them to look past my sigil? Okay, yeah. For a split second, my grasp of the English language just left. How do I will them to look past my sigil, Durong? Kai repeats, her voice saddening. I suppose in a way it's like putting coloring in the dough. People can still eat the bread, but it's hard to ignore the neon green. Durong shakes her head with an enervated sigh. Her voice softens. Don't you want to prove we're better than their image of us? I'm not your us anymore, Durong. I'm not putting it back. You were the exception, but call me Kai from now on. Durong stops for a moment. She looks into my eyes and brings her attention back to Kai. Durong's shoulders slump forward, her body almost keeling over. She casts a defeated glance on the ground. I close our distance and put my arms around Durong's body. She falls helplessly into me. She smells like her soap and shampoo and a bit of my scent. I'm sorry, Kai. Durong's voice breaks. I wish I knew me as much as you do you. She whispers, squeezing me back tightly. She shivers as my lips place kisses on her collarbones. Shh. Kai has found a self she's comfortable with, even if it means erasing her past. I'll help you find what you want to do, love. Durong nods on top of my head. The things I would do to take away her sadness. After a long pause, Kai agrees. Me too. 0800 on a weekend differs from 0800 on a weekday. The sun has flooded our room and raised the temperature to a bearable level. A few hours after their quarrel, the tension is dissipated. Kai is struggling to find the right movie and amount in the DVD cases. Each time she opened a case, the disc inside belonged to a different movie. Oh god, I know that. Disorganized as shit, man. Yeah, it sucks. Durong looks pleased now, basking in the warm glow between the crisscross shadows of the windows. She looks at me and smiles with those kissable lips I'm too fond of. She smiles like I'm the only one in the room, eyebrows raised and eyes squinting. Durong is practically perfect. You're making sex eyes! Thank you, Kai. Oh, God. She's such a fun character. Not just fun, but just a great character. And this game is... I said it before, I'll say it again. The writing in this, I'm just in love with. I like it so much. Kai grunts and breaks Durong's holding spell on me. It's just my normal eyes, Kai. Kai hisses. She puts the mask back on, but after sneezing indefinitely into the proximity of Query's cat. She wasn't lying about her allergy. Although personally, I would have picked a more subtle solution than a muzzle. That was a gas mask, whatever. Rue. Yes? Her delight and Sakan approach you when the lunch crowd is cleared out by half. Eda has a notebook with her. No doubt it's full of high praises for me. Maybe. Rue, my excellency, is extra excellent today. Beauty and brain is one shapely packet in one shapely package. It is a great shame that your heart has been claimed by another woman. I'm ready to hand over to you my position of head chef. Please be ready to work half your usual hours at quadruple pay grade. Once again, good job with the challenge dish. I've never thought I'd enjoy raw beef. Words cannot describe how proud I am every time someone mentions my dish. My first win in the fortnightly challenge. For my dish, I had prepared raw beef mixed in sesame oil with raw eggs on a bed of lightly pickled vegetables. Okay then. Some chefs were taken aback at first, but most of them enjoyed it. Eda warmed to my dish after a taste, although she told me I should have put the pickles on the side instead because they were cooking the beef. Your contract is almost over, Sakan continues. Have I been here that long? Half of me feels like I've been through years of trials. The other half is still in a daze, too busy enjoying the company of my friends. Your face tells me you realize just how long you've been here. Zip. Shut your face, Rue. What? Oh, shut your... Oh, okay, yeah. I have read Sakan's assessment of your performance. Eda's blank stare bores into me, her voice sultry. Nothing out of ordinary for Eda. The sheen out of her glass prevent me to venture in too deep. They're as red as Durong's, but her irises are eerily pale. To be completely transparent, Sakan detailed your productivity and speed, whether you were late for your shifts and how many wrong orders you took. I knew this assessment was coming, and I'm still not quite prepared for it. This is a highly desirable position and I am replaceable. That being said, I've done my job to the best of my ability. Taking everything into consideration, your professional experience and physical capability, here it comes. Good job. I'm glad we hired you. Oh! I want to pinch cold water or take a dip in my cheeks. I think your brain is a bit confuddled there, Rue. Her delight is actually pleased with my work. A ball of warmth blossoms in my chest. Despite my initial struggles, my work is on par with that of standards. Thank you. That means a lot to me. What next for you? Next? I give it a long pause. As much as I like it here, Durong and I are planning to relocate to the city. We'll explore new opportunities together. We have no need to renew your contract then. So it is decided. I'll consider what you've told me. Eda makes a quick note in her book. She nods and walks away. You appeased our queen. Well done. I might not have the full physical ability of an Oregon, but I won't let that deter me from doing my job. What about the previous chef, Denba? Will she come back to work? She's due for a visit soon. Well, be at that, Oren's still avoiding you. Talk to her, okay? I almost forgot. I'm overdue for a proper apology. It just happened that Oren is on the other side of the counter. I don't want to trap her while she's in the clock, cleaning up the food trays. Oren... One glance at me and Oren visibly jumps. She puts up her cleaning cloth like a shield. What do you want? You can't walk through here. I don't want to either. The counter is too high. Orin is already in her defensive mode. Again. What else could you want? My cleaning cloth? Since your thought reading skill is kind of sad, I'll just tell you. I want to apologize for the night. I didn't think it through and I said something horrible to you. It hurt you. I'm sorry. You're enough, love. Orin stays quiet. Her hand is on the dish towel, absent-mindedly drawing a circle on the counter. I give her another minute to respond. I'll get back to work now. As expected, Orin ignores me and proceeds on. There's no change to her demeanor. I wait another minute while she cleans the counter. When I make my move to leave, a mutter comes from Orin's direction. I don't hate you as much now. I didn't catch that. You love me very much? Rue, that's not what I said. Get your ears cleaned. Orin protests wholeheartedly. It catches the attention of a few staff. Then how much you love me again? Shut up. We're done talking. Just couldn't resist, could you? Communal house of Port Tuscan. Standing sturdy through the war, and rightfully so. Mother told me I was a dreamer, but a new day has just begun. The sun casts its radiant rays over me, and I find my eyes wide open. My soul's renewed. I don't regret moving here. In many ways, the communal house acts as the blank pages for me to pen an important chapter of my life. On and on, the story of my life continues. My smile comes easily on my face. I exhale aloud before making my way forward. A year later. Ooh! I need a drink of water, though. Koa Tran. Is that a familiar name? Is that someone that I don't remember? So, if a character hasn't popped up a whole bunch, I'm not going to remember them too well. Rue, Durong, you're late again. I just clicked off the screen. Sorry. My girl here just had to take the long drive. A long drive from Durong's college, but did it have to be a bumpy one too? I climbed down from the motorcycle. Of course, Durong owns a motorcycle. Fully expecting Durong to soothe my sore thighs tonight. Preferably with her lips. Oh, hey. Oh, cool. Casual outfits. I keep it, well, more or less. I still keeping a hand Durong's back and give Koa a grin. Follow your heart. Achievement. Huh. Hey, Koa. Koa blushes a little from Durong's attention. That's fine. My fiancée is a looker. She's a touch only to me, though. How's your job going, Rue? Very busy. I'm enjoying it, though. I get to make desserts all day long. I might not have a sweet tooth, but my fingers are dexterous, and I am known for being meticulous. My lovely Durong can vouch for me. I can attest to that. Oof, Durong reads my mind again. Whenever I went to see him between class, the shop would be packed. We have to go now or we'll miss the concert. Watching you two makes me feel so lonely. Koa makes a gesture as if to wipe the sweat off her brow, then flicks her hand in the air as if to fling the sweat away. In time, my friend. I'm a little nervous. This is my first time going to a concert of any kind. Durong squirms a little, my fingers slip under her jacket. Just follow us and watch out for the vomit on the floor, my love. I laugh. Her gaze still sets my chest aflame with love and wants. It doesn't sound promising, but I trust you. The end. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I didn't know what to expect when I was getting into this. I mean, I really didn't know what kind of story it would be apart from a romance, because that's vague. But this was just so well written. I loved the characters. I loved the dynamics between them, but not just the two main characters and the relationship, but the side characters who actually had a role and think. This was just so well done, which is why I'm going to be going back to play at a specific route, because I'm very curious to see how that goes. But yeah, this was fantastic. Bitterberries, the developer, you did an amazing job. And I've only played effectively half the game, and I can't wait to play the other half. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did indeed watch this far, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll continue to watch the rest of the series when we continue next time, Insulting the Earth, and start Edda's chapter. Of course, I don't know how much of it is going to be some reused text in the old one and how much is going to be new, so we'll find out when we get to that. But yeah, as I said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.